Hello. Is it working? Testing. Oh, I've got my mic plugged in. Got my little light on. We had the Wi-Fi sorted out. Little boosters. So that should be better. Nice portrait there. This is this is nearly professional. Didn't warn you again. I didn't think I was going to do this. But I've got an update on a couple of things. If you're in the London area, tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. London time for a warm-up for Supernature. Yes, I know I did half a world tour before the pandemic, but obviously I got to keep it going to keep sort of fighting fit. I've got to change it because the world's changed. So yeah, it's a warm up in 3 weeks' time at the Forum. 600 people, socially distanced. So yeah, it's the first sort of big indoor venue, sort of doing it for real. I think they can do it because it's not fixed seating, if you know what I mean. So I don't have to take out every 2 seats and get it on third capacity. They do loose chairs on the floor so they can get half capacity. Anyway, you don't have to worry about that. If you're not in London, you don't have to worry about it at all, do you? If you don't like my stand-up, you don't have to worry about it because you won't be coming. So that's one thing. Supernature warm-up goes on sale tomorrow. Thanks for asking. And I thought, you can only do so many warm-ups because you eat into tickets. And I thought, I'd love to do these all the time. But then I feel bad for the people who've bought full price tickets for like the Palladium and Wembley, and they've got it postponed till next year. So I don't want to do too many warm-ups. But I thought people want to go out and feel safe. People want comedy. I like doing it. I thought I could do this absolute bollocks live, or a version of Deadly Serious. So if this venue works and I like it, and people come out and want a good time, and I thought I could do that really. Just me and a couple of mates on stage talking bollocks for an hour or two. Maybe matinees, maybe like a Sunday afternoon. What do you think of that? Like 4 till 6 on a Sunday. Then everyone's got their evenings free. Not that it makes any difference these days. But yeah, I don't know what to call it. Ricky Gervais talks bollocks. Bollocks live. Someone suggested Ricky Gervais is live. I think that's a double whammy because it's good because you go, oh, it's live, and it's like Ricky Gervais is still alive, which is good news for me. Sunday sermon, Church of Ricky, whatever. But anyway, so that's another thing I'm thinking of to all get us to. I mean, I've got plenty of work. I should be writing Series 3 of Afterlife. I've sort of written that because I had more time because I'm not doing gigs. So I'm trying to sort of I'm trying to give real entertainment as opposed to just all this Zoom shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is brilliant that we've got this. As I said last time, I mean, the Black Death must have been terrible without the internet, hasn't it? Like, we've got nothing to complain about. We got Netflix, Instagram, Zoom. Oh, imagine being in the 15th century, or 14th century was it? Oh, there was 2, wasn't there? Because there was one in 13 something, and then one in 16 something. So we've had a couple of great plagues. We've only won the World Cup once, but we've had 2 great plagues. No Zoom, just Oh, I'm dying. Throw him out the window with all the shit. And the big news, the big world news is we're keeping our foster kitten. I knew it wouldn't work. I knew if we fostered a cat, we couldn't give it away, couldn't give it back. And it stayed under a little sofa for like 2 days, terrified. It had a really bad... It was rescued from a really bad environment. And so it was scared and sort of depressed and everything. And yeah, and now it's out and it's sitting on our lap, and I couldn't give it up. We've named it Pickle. So yeah, we had a brainstorm today, me and Jay. Right, we're coming up with like names. She's going, people suggesting things. Molly, Lily. Oh, what about Bella? Yeah. And I said, what about Rose? She went Rose. Well, yeah, after Rose West. Now, for anyone who isn't British, Rose West and her husband Fred West were a couple of prolific pedos. I think. I don't think they killed anyone. No, I could be wrong. I don't want to libel them. I think they might be incestuous pedos. So Jane said no. I went, what about Myra? She went, no. I said, well, Ava? She went, no. That was Myra Hindley and Ava Brown. Although, why do people still call Ava Brown... That was Hitler's girlfriend, by the way. Catch you not shot. But she was married. No, she was married. So why do they still call her Ava? Why don't they call her Ava Hitler? Maybe she kept her name. Maybe she's quite a feminist. I don't know. They got married the last day, 1945. Hitler was in his bunker. The Russians were a few hundred yards away. He knew it was inevitable. And he married her. He married her in his bunker. They had cake, drank champagne, went to bed. And in the morning, he poisoned her, shot himself in the head, and the gardener burnt their bodies. So maybe they didn't have time for deeds to change her name to Hitler. Or maybe she didn't want to have... She probably said, you know what? Listen, Adolf, I love you. That's gonna have a terrible stigma, that name, in the future. So, yeah. Anyway, so we went with Pickle. It's a sweet name, isn't it? Hello, everyone. I won't keep you because I've got nothing to say. I'll do a proper one of these one day, like I do on Twitter Live. Where you watching from? It's like on Twitter. It's like half Americans. So I assume, is it the same demographic? I don't know. I don't know anything about Instagram. I don't really use it much. I've heard it's like the best, the most engaging, and it's not a cesspool. Like it's not. Is that because people don't get into arguments? Is it? I mean, I think of it as just men with their shirts off, which wouldn't happen with me. Sweden, Stoke. What's that? Oregon, US. Pickalicious, someone says. Yes, exactly. I think her full name is Pickalicious Fatkins the first. Sweden again. Lots of Sweden. Wonder where that is. Los Angeles. Good morning. Good morning, Les, in Los Angeles. Hawaii. That must be early there, mustn't it? Chicago. Wandsworth. Hey, this is me just saying Brazil. We are India. I mean, this is absolutely Siberia. This is Amsterdam. Oh, I love Amsterdam. I love most of Watford, Ireland. Is this interesting? just a fat middle-aged man drinking beer, going Ireland, India, Watford, Africa, Australia, Grimsby, North Pole, Canada. Is that what Instagram's all about? Australia, there you go, see? Turkey, Didcot, Burfield. Well, as you can see, this has descended quickly into absolute bollocks. So if you're in London, tickets to a warm-up, a very rare warm-up of Supernature go on sale tomorrow for about 3 weeks' time in London. Maybe I'll do some shit like this live. If maybe I could even do this. I could even do this in other places, really. If probably not abroad if we can't fly, not safely. I don't want to be stuck there or quarantine or I don't know. I haven't watched the news. No point. Anyway, that'll do. Oh, and my cat is called Pickle. There you go. And you learnt something about the romance between Adolf Hitler and Ava Brown. Thanks for following. Tell all your friends. Be nice to animals. Have a great week. Tatty bye, everyone.